And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. And it's Wizards ball. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Irving for three. The shot won't fall. And the Wizards going the other way now. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
The Wizards on offense. Here's Kuzma. Can't hit that one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Pass to McGee. Back to James. Monk for three. Counted from distance.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. The shot by Rubio, no good. To the inside. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from James.
Well, the playmaking ability of LeBron James may be his best skill in a wealth of incredible skills.
Here's Gibson. Hauled in by McGee.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Love is checked in for the Cavs. Rose comes in for Monk. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Rose right side. From downtown. Rebound Washington. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Beal, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's James. Back to Love. Out to Rose. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Love. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
Now a timeout called by Washington. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
He's checked in for Cleveland. And the Wizards making a change here. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Morris against Irving. Pass to Hardaway. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, BA. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Here's McGee. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Pass to Kispert. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Cavs trailing. Irving, the pass to James. Back to Irving. Takes the three. He buries it from three.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. It's Monk on the wing. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Outside Monk. Six on the shot clock. Irving for three. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going for the lob.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Irving. And down it goes. 2 points. Irving's got 8.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Cavaliers on top, up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Gibson in at the center position. Here's Hardaway. Cavaliers with a rebound.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
For the Cavaliers, Osman, he's checked in for Crowder, and Rose is subbed in for Irving. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Rubio's checked in. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Love with the ball. Now Wright defending. Wright with a steal. On the break. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Malik Monk picks one up.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Beasley's checked in for the Cavaliers. Well, Norris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play. This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Ariza's checked in for Love. Rubio, chalk up two there.
Well, the balance that Ricky Rubio has, even under duress, stays calm and finds a way to score it.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Ariza, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Rose against Rubio. On the take. Over Rose. The shot by Rubio, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Osman on the wing. Rubio against Rose. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. And Washington the other way now. They host the Pistons after this one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Pass to Wright. Now Gibson. Right outside. Over Rose. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rose outside. Can't get it to fall. The Wizards have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
Well, what anticipation from Trevor Ariza. Jump the passing lane, get in transition.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
For the Cavaliers, LeBron comes in for Osman, and it's Bradley in for Beasley. A big group substitution here for Washington. Kuzma's checked in for Gibson. Kispert comes in for Beal. Hardaway's checked in for Wright. And it's Morris in for Rubio. In transition. On up the court. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Right side, Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. To end the drought. Knocks down the triple. Hardaway's got 5 now.
Wow, the big-time range is evident from Hardaway Jr. Go ahead, send it in.
Out to James. From deep, Rose. Second chance shot. And Howard with the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Kuzma. Oh, swiped away. Here's Bradley, guarded by Morris. Bradley, that's good. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Hardaway with it. Left side, Porzingis. Pulls up on the wing. 2 points. That one goes. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. On the wing, Bradley. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. They swipe it. Pass to Rose. And here's James, defended by Hardaway. 3 seconds left. And James finishes it off.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. It's fair to say that the second quarter belonged to them. They've now got a 9-point edge heading into the second half. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Washington trailing. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Jay Crowder is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Washington ball.
Now here's Gibson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kuzma down low. Check by James. It's Kuzma with the miss. James inside, working on Porzingis, and slam dunk by James.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. Now Porzingis. Gibson, high post. Shoots over McGee. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's James. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Beal against Monk. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Irving, the pass to Monk. From outside the arc, hits the trifecta. Monk's got 8 points.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
Beasley's checked in for Cleveland. Derrick Rose comes in for Kyrie Irving. Outside Rubio. Left side Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss. And again about Kyrie Irving. We really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
BA, one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, "He's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me." Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. From deep, Rose. The rebound by Gibson. For Washington, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. They need this. Here's Rubio. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You see the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio, forces him to the line.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, BA, and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
James has gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Here's Wright, pass to Kuzma. Right through the D for the layup. Kuzma's got 9.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Rose, the pass to Love. Out to Rose. Let's go with a 3. A rebound by the Wizards. Gibson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Pass to Wright. 4-3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Rose, the pass to James. McGee with it. Back to James. Buries it down low. James has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
A new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Howard's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Love. Monk, he's checked in for Beasley. And Irving is subbed in for Rose. Here's Wright. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
At the line for your
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That one's good from James on the assist by Monk. James has got 12 points now in the quarter. For Washington, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Morris. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Irving.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Yep, count it. James has got 18 points in the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Pass to Hardaway. Morris outside. James against Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's Kispert. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Irving. Yes, it's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Wright. Here's Hardaway. And that one hits the back iron.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Here's James, and he lays it up and in. James has got 20 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul. Shooting for Washington.
That free throw good for Morris. The Wizards making a switch here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pass to Monk. Now here's Irving. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end
This to the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
we call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Washington, Davis out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Avdia, and it's Gill in at the 5. Here's Osman. Hardaway grabs the board, and the Wizards shooting at about 44% so far. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. off the bounce, the rise and fire. That's pretty.
Irving against Morris. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Defensive foul.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Washington making some changes. Gibson's checked in for Gill. Porzingis comes in for Avdia. And Rubio is subbed in for Davis. Hardaway, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Morris for 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 9 rebounds now. Down low, Ariza. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Back to Rubio. Pass to Hardaway. And for players, greatness can be defined in so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And it's Irving missing. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. A shot to stop the run, and Hardaway lays it up and in.
Timeout.
Hardaway's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
Different look for Cleveland. McGee, he's checked in for Howard. Love comes in for Ariza. And LeBron subbed in for Osman. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gills checked in for Gibson. Kispert comes in for Hardaway. Nuns checked in for Morris. And Wright subbed in for Rubio. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Kispert. Nunn against Monk. Outside Nunn. And here's Wright. 4 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. LeBron with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 21.
Kyrie Irving is one of the most clever scorers in the game of basketball. And when he starts to feel it, it's going to be a long night for the defense.
Back to Wright. Pass to Nunn. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come. And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And that one's good. 22 points for him.
Well, defense is always going to give a level of attention to LeBron. He's able to shake off the contact and get into his shooting.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Washington making some changes. Avdia, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Davis in for Wright. 1:39 left in the game. The kick out to Nunn. Just 5 on the clock. To halt the run. And again, Washington, no good. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Here's Davis. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Monk. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
PlayStation